Okay, so here's your garage. Doors open. Ladders. Your lift for the wheelchair, which doesn't work. Snowblower. Stuff. Boxes. Dolly. This is the door to get in from the front patio. Back patio. Stairs. Recycle bin. More stuff. Here's your laundry room. With all kinds of recycling hanging around. I cleaned off the top of your dryer. That's your closet that had the dog food. Those are the stairs to go to the basement. And that's the chair that you sit on to go to the basement. There's the basement. This is your kitchen table, island, refrigerator, microwave, stove. That looks through to the great room. Cabinets. That goes to the front hallway. That looks out on the porch. This is all your dog blankets. Here's your pantry. There's your booze. Here's your ceiling fan. This is your front hallway. I'll turn the light on so it's not so dark. This goes out to the patio. It's a deck that looks out to your road. Birdseed. There's your bunkhouse again. We'll tour that later. Go back in, front door. Your closet for coats. Here's the guest room area with a closet with your linens. Here's your guest room. All nice and clean, vacuumed. Looks good. Lots of pictures. Windows, closet, stuffed animals, television, dresser. And here's the guest bathroom. There's the mirror, sink, toilet, shower, bath mat, stuff on the walls. There's a mirror. There's me. Here's some pictures of your house in the winter that you put on the wall in the front entryway. This is your dining room with your chandelier that you moved from the other house. Your table, your plants. Here's the Wisconsin room. Looks out onto your covered deck. And this looks outside to the deer feeder, which we did put corn in, so the deer will get to eat tonight. Your picture shelves, big mirror, your messy desk area because you are bad at doing your paperwork. The other two pictures that the airplane guy took of your property. Here's the doors out to the covered deck. Little sitting area, Bob's favorite chair. Play cards out here. More chairs. Rubbery, spongy windows. You call this a 3-season porch. there's your lake out there. Show you that later. There's your front door from the dining room. Here's your great room. I'll turn some lights on. Maybe. Maybe not. So your great room has knotty pine all over the walls and ceilings. There's your fireplace. Giant heavy TV. More shelving. That's looking back into the kitchen. Closet. Here's your master bedroom. You have shelves behind the door here with clothes. You have your dresser. You have your armoire, chair, nightstand, bed, nightstand, windows out to the lake, dresser, Bob's armoire. I took all of your giraffes off of the top of your armoire because it was so dusty and high, and put them all on Bob's armoire so that you could see them all. So there you go. Your daughter loves you. She dusted every one of these and gave them all a kiss. Okay, maybe I didn't kiss all of them. But there you go. They miss you and they love you, and you told me that this one's your favorite, so you get to look at it longer. Because he has stubby legs and a pot belly. Okay, so there's your TV niche. Then down this hallway is the Bob closet, which is pretty empty. Just some pillows and books and stuff. And your closet, which still has lots of clothes in it. And you told me to pack you pants on this trip, so I'm going to fill a bin with pants. Here is your master bathroom with a glass block wall that you had to have. So of course you got it, because you always get what you want. Here's your shower that I cleaned for you after Bob passed away. It is behind the door when it's open. Here's your whirlpool tub. Your old chair that used to be Nana's. Your sink. Your mirror. Your cabinets. A nice window overlooking the Petrie's house. And yes, Patty Petrie did weed whack while her husband mowed at 9:16 this morning. There's another closet. That door is open because I'm working on cleaning that closet. There's your toilet and your Overjohn that has all of your Shalimar perfume. Okay, moving on. Back out of the bedroom. Yes, my flip-flops squeak. Okay, back to the kitchen. Through the kitchen. Pantry. Laundry room. Stairs. Downstairs. Let's go down the stairs. All together now. Always take something with you when you go, because there's always something to go. Okay, so here we are. Downstairs. Here's Bob's workroom that he did his books for the blind in. And he used to sit at this little chair right there. Here's some of his stuff. All of your geraniums long past. Okay. His workroom with the big tools, most of which Scott and Geraldine have now. There's just a couple of things left. Here's doors out to the lake level, which is at the basement level. There's a little patio out there, which you'll see from the outside later. Some more windows that look onto the covered part of the patio where the three-season porch is above. Here's the door outside to the lower level, to the woods part, which has bunkhouse view over there. Okay, and there's the deer corn again. Same thing we saw up in the Wisconsin room. So here's a bunch of storage and your water heater. Everything is framed out for rooms. Everything's plumbed, so anyone that decides they want to build downstairs can absolutely just finish it off. Here's where your pantry used to be. Most of the food has been taken out. Your freezers are all unplugged and empty. Here's Dad's old army desk, your sewing machine, cabinets filled with Bob's handiwork, and I'll take you outside. Okay, so here we are outside the house at the lake level. The bunkhouse is there through the trees. There's the deer corn. There's the sections of the pier that lay on top of the footings that you walk on. Some chairs, a bunch of spools from telephone wire. There's the double patio doors from the outside and Bob's workshops through that window. Here's your property. This part you mow. The stuff under the trees doesn't need mowing. It doesn't grow. You can see the lake from here. Here's the deer that Bob made to look like Albert the albino. Hi, Albert. And your little baby trees are still growing quite nicely. And most of your bird feeders are still up, but they don't have any seed in them. I only filled one bird feeder on the back deck. And we put out the deer corn, the last of it. There's the giant eagle that Bob made. We're walking down the path. There's your shrine of Mary where we scattered Bob's ashes. And if we look up this path, you can see the screen porch to the bunkhouse. Another spool. All your trees. I can hear mosquitoes are already eating me. There's the footings to your pier over there in the woods. Here's the tree stump that had the salt lick on it that the deer ate the bark off of. Okay, all that lake footage is yours over to that boat and pier over there. Here's your benches that you sit on while you're down by the lake. Here's where your pier would go, right here by this concrete slab. Your leaning tree used to be right there. It finally fell over, and I dragged it over here to keep the shoreline from eroding. Here's your tiny little 6-foot pier. Your boat launch thingy. Here's your lake. Isn't that pretty? That is towards Cops Cabins. That is towards the chain of lakes. That's all the Indian Reservation. And that's the Peacheries Pier and Boat. So, there's the benches again looking back towards the house behind those trees, and the bunkhouse behind those trees. Okay, so we'll go up towards the bunkhouse now. Back past Mary. Hi, Mary. Please bless us. Okay. There's the house. And here's the bunkhouse. Coming up on it. So that's the neighbor's property. You can see their house at the end of your bunkhouse. And the birdie flew by. Okay. Hi, birdie. I'm standing under your pretty crimson tree right now. There's your water spigot. Here's your 2 septic tanks, which I told you just got pumped and inspected today. That slab right there is where your boiler used to be before you sold it. There's your AC unit. There's the back deck in the garage. And some firewood. I'm standing in your fire pit, which is filled with weeds because nobody's burned anything. Okay, there's your driveway. There's the little hill that goes up to the road and over to the swamp side. Another sitting area. Here's the bunkhouse, which I think is locked, so I'm going to have to pause again so that I can go get the key.